guys, Ian Anderson, Corey Merle, Central Coast Disc Golf. We're back for some more MVP Open. We got our last 9 holes out here, Corey. It's sad times.
Don't tell me that. I could just live out here, Steve Dodge style, and just like make camp, dude. This is the best place ever.
It's an amazing property, isn't it?
It is. Christmas tree farm. I'm sure to get out of some sort of tax situation. It's a great play.
100%.
But regardless, it's just a great piece of land. And this is a great hole. Par 3, 380 foot straight uphill. Really designed for Simon and Grady.
It is, isn't it? Has Nate got this one yet this week? Did you ask him?
No, Nate is putting himself really every round at about 60 feet, 55 feet.
Uh-huh.
But it's just still such an uphill putt from there. He says he doesn't have a problem with the hole that really he has to hit a big putt to birdie.
Cool. It's like the anti-Drew Gibson.
Yeah, and I agree. I mean, it's like, does every hole have to be parkable? I don't think it does.
Yeah. True. That's how you generate that separation, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Grady getting it up there. Circle's edge. Uli. Uh-oh.
Yeah, fading early. Just tried to juice it up a little bit too much. Is going to have a pretty obstructed look to get up to that castle wall.
Man, when you're in that farm, it is so tough.
Truth.
Sexton, looks circle 2-ish.
Yeah, I'm actually really into the Christmas tree. Like, I was trying to think of a half-stroke penalty because you don't want it to be out of bounds. You want to play your lie, but it's a really good obstacle.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. It's natural, unnatural OB because you know somebody planted those.
Simon just hit the edge in leading edge.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Casual.
It's Simon Power on a hyzer, too, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Paul getting crafty with that forehand up. That'll save par. And Nate's got to look at the 2.
I mean, they're good runs. It's just that's a difficult putt.
It is, yeah. Grady, this is makeable. Man, his putt getting a lot better since Memorial. I feel like
it's just getting a lot better every single day. He's got such a good commitment, I feel, with keeping that palm up towards the sky and just getting that disc on a level, flat plane. It's so important.
Yeah, getting it coasting. Simon with an incredible birdie. What a drive. I heard Eagle was putting it up there on a hyzer as well. Yeah,
Eagle, Drew, Simon, those guys are probably... I mean, again, it's a max power rip to get it all the way up there, but they're pretty comfortable getting it up there every time.
This is Nate Sexton's head making a putt.
Yeah, he'll get there eventually.
Good par save. I feel like it's pretty normal for a top MPO card. Couple birdies, couple pars.
Yeah, sure. Especially when you have some bombers on it like this.
Yeah. Hole 11, where are we going?
We are going way over these Christmas trees, all the way down into that thicket of woods down there at the end. 780 feet. You're really looking to get maybe 550, 500 at a minimum off the tee to set up this really techie approach shot. You got to hit this tunnel, otherwise you're risking a Plinko scenario left or right. Birdie 3 is at a premium here.
Yeah, it's kind of hole 1-esque.
Yeah, definitely. It kind of has that similar shape, and especially off the tee where you can just unleash one.
Sure. And Grady does just that with a crush.
That's the double G stamped destroyer, certified to go 10% longer.
Nice. It also got stuck in a tree, unfortunately.
Yeah, and it's sitting there so graceful. It's like just a little pillow of a tree.
It's like an ornament.
Uh-huh. That's exactly what somebody next to us said.
Really? Oh, nice. That person's really smart. Simon with a pretty good shot. Hopefully he can negotiate those 2 Christmas trees. Uli trying to clear the farm on a pure hyzer.
Yeah, he's just playing it pretty safe, throwing into this landing zone. If you can park the white pin, which is what he's doing right now, his footing is going to be perfect relative to, Grady threw it 150 feet farther, but he's in a tree.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Got to make a choice here. Mm-hmm. Sexton playing that hyzer flip.
Yeah. God, that thing just barrels out so good. It
does,
such a crisp release.
Nate Sexton, your backhand's officially underrated now. I think it's good.
Official.
Yep. Uli's second shot.
And you can see he did, even though he had the great footing, he was right smack dab behind that Christmas tree, forced to throw the turnover, and now he's in a world of hurt.
He was forced to throw the flex, and it turned into a permanent turnover.
All right, Ian, take note. What did Nate just throw?
I don't know.
Backhand mid-range.
Wow.
Mako 3.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I guess the slope of the green?
I'm not really sure. I mean, obviously seems like a backhand hole. It's that right to left to get into the tunnel.
Huh.
It was just, wasn't quite executed.
Yeah, but yeah, like you said, you don't see that often.
Never. I asked him if that was just to silence the critics. Said if I parked it probably would have been silencing the critics.
Truth. Grady with a bit of a shanked upshot, trying to throw it in for the birdie. Will settle for par. Simon also not the greatest upshot. Nate looking for the long birdie with a dart.
Get it.
Yeah. He MJ'd it, which is not what you want to do on putts. Look away.
No, that was a disgust look away, and that was a good upshot.
It was. Great getting out of the woods there. Simon, long look for the birdie. Oh. Don't do it. Oh, man, that's got some steam.
Yeah, and that's like not a good angle. If there wasn't those rocks, too, that thing would have unfolded, been twice as far probably.
It has to go right behind the trees, too. Don't do it again.
It's so brutal, dude.
Oh, man. Well, he can make the bogey at least.
Yeah, he gets a dejected walk up for his troubles.
Yeah. There is the bogue. The unfortunate birdogie. Paul, par save after the woods upshots. Woo, little high but sticks.
Yeah, you'll take the 4. That upshot got so far back in there.
Yeah, it did. Grady coming back for his par as well, as will Nate. No birdies on this one. I guess it's a tough hole.
It is, and admittedly, kind of surprising not to see the birdies. Grady and Simon throw far enough to make this hole pretty routine, but it is a second shot hole. You can throw it as far as you want, but you have to hit that gap.
Yeah, and it's not a big one at all. Simon losing a stroke to the gang. Grady still at 6 down, which is a very solid round out here at Maple Hill. And we are looking at hole 12, scene of Calvin doing things. We got some arms on this card too, though.
Yeah, we got some arms that could challenge Calvin's distance. Really, if you could throw it up and get that Annie turn on it, you could have something dive into this tunnel if you're a Simon, if you're a Grady or Calvin type of guy. Otherwise, it's just throw it up onto this upslope and pitch it down through the tunnel with a little bit of left to right action down to the pin.
I was watching a little Smashbox yesterday. Did you hear about Conrad's second shot on this one?
No, I did not. Did he throw it in?
Over the top for a second shot. Like
on a hyzer?
Yeah.
Was he short off the tee or something?
Not incredibly, kind of where Grady was.
Wow.
Yeah. Paul looks to be
Did he get the birdie?
high. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I like it then.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, sorry guys. Sexton. Ripping out that destroyer per the usual on a really pretty line.
That is just sauced up. I don't know what that destroyer is, but I won't sit.
Yeah, man.
Look at how that's crushed.
Yeah. It's perfectly placed too,
Yeah.
not just crushed. Simon gonna try and do some Simon things.
He's Simoning.
Get fade. Oh.
Well, that's actually incredible action.
It was, wasn't it?
He was going to be really pinched on that right side.
Mm-hmm. Paul going to his forehand up, playing the flex again.
Catches trees.
Yeah. Should be able to get up and down at least. Grady getting creative as well.
Yeah, I just can't imagine how nasty this tunnel would have been. There was a huge tree that they took down in the center of this fairway, or the center of this tunnel. Yeah, like massive. The biggest tree on the fairway.
Huh. Oh, that was looking so good from Nate.
Had good action, but yeah, just not what you want. I mean, he's so far up there in his drive.
He is. And Simon throwing the turnover.
To perfection.
Almost Calvined it.
Dude, that Sky God was cruising for him.
It was. Looking at Yuli's third, just going to settle for his 4. Beautifully done, Paul.
Perfect shot. Good touch.
Grady, a long look at this birdie.
Oop, settle. You can see his hand trying to get it.
Uh-huh. Yep. Sexton for 3. Little floofed.
Yeah, not his best effort. He's not stoked about that.
Oh, man. I got wheels. Oh. It's a very un-Sexton-like bogey right there.
I was just going to say, and you don't see Sexton visibly frustrated too often, and that was one of those times.
You know, I'm sure he knows he made a mental mistake there with that upshot. Simon, solid comebacker.
Casual 3.
Yep. Grady, saving his par.
It's always interesting to see how these good putters grip their putters. And we just saw, if you kind of run that footage back there, how Grady's fingers sit on the bottom of the putter. It's kind of widespread and like a full hand grip. That was interesting.
Really? I've never noticed that.
Yeah.
And Nate with the bogue, unfortunately. I'm sure he's kicking himself for that one. Looks like Grady's still the class of the card with that 6 down. He's at 15. He's in the mix, too.
He is. These guys up on the top card, though, admittedly are killing it. But he is right up there with them. Ricky falling off a bit. He was at 14 under going into the round, but is sitting right around even par and 1 over for the round. So Grady really in contention for a solid, at least top 5 finish at this point.
Definitely. Hole 13, it is 405, but it's gettable.
It is. Really, it's throw your glidey straight disc and just float it on in there. Unless you're Simon, in case it's throw your most stable disc 1,000 feet in the air.
Wow. Have not seen this before.
Yeah, good luck filming it.
You did a great job.
Yeah, and so he is going to be right side and with about a 35-footer.
Okay. Interesting. Ooh, Grady, this is just buttery.
Right in there. It's sitting in the gully right where you want to be.
Love that one. So smooth. Paul playing the hyzer flip. Keep turning.
Didn't it? Oh, it felt like it wanted to go right.
Yeah. Oh, good tree stop.
Yeah.
Sexton with the Sexton bird. Low screamer. Get off that.
Yeah. He's sitting there looking at it at least. Easy 3, but not what you want.
Not so much. There's that dart up. That will par. Simon from the woods. So he finished kind of long left.
Yeah, basically just hyzered out and then pin high.
He wants this one.
Yeah, he wanted it. He was like, that would have been a really cool one to have on camera.
Yeah, look, he had some funny gaps there.
Yep, and like thread the needle on a tree and hyzer it back in would have been nice. But
yeah,
I'll take Paul's less than stellar, or like less entertaining deuce putt though.
Oh, that's for sure. Grady with a good one as well. So we're looking at a couple birdies, couple pars. I feel like that's about the norm for this hole.
Yep, it kind of like fits both profiles, right? It feels like a really tough get, but then at the same time feels like one that you kind of have to get.
Yeah. And you don't have to have like incredible power to get it either.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to, like some of these holes, if you don't throw 550 feet, you're not birdieing. This one, everybody in the field has the shot to birdie it.
Yeah, absolutely. There's Simon thanking some of his local friends. There are a couple birdies, couple pars like I mentioned. Guys, we are back to the action. Last, 6 holes?
Yeah, last 5 holes.
5 holes? Yeah,
specifically. Yeah, and I just saw Jeff Faye's sighting out in that MVP commercial. Good on them for getting some new media out here, too.
Yeah, love it, man. Spence killing the game. This hole's fun to watch. You see some wet plastic, though.
This is literally my nightmare. Like, I imagine waking up in purgatory or something, and it's just this water carry. And it's like, oh, God, no. No.
With your forehand?
Yes. No.
I believe that is Mark Verocchi there in the water. San Diego local.
Are you serious?
Enough.
Oh,
yeah,
you know what? He runs the Daniel Bow, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
I did.
Him.
I talked to him for a bit. That's so cool.
Yeah. He has got thousands of discs out of that pond over the years.
I think he said he's been doing it for like he said either 8 years or 12 years.
Yeah.
Like forever.
I heard his guess was he's gotten 2,900 discs out.
Okay, that's a good estimation.
Right? It's very, very accurate. A little bit left. That's the good miss. Simon, this is more aggressive. Oh, just go in.
Do it.
A little short.
I know, it's so funny. It looks like that is about to go in, but then it hits 40 short.
Yeah, you see a ton of two-dimensional aces on this hole.
Yep.
Sexton. Oh.
That's actually my prog metal band, too. I don't know if you knew that.
Two-dimensional ace.
Mm-hmm.
Did it get in?
No.
Oh,
It got up to the side of the hill, but unfortunately, it wasn't able to climb it.
Gotcha. So here is Sexton throwing 3 from the DZ. He'll take a 4. Man, I was hoping they were all going to stay dry, but it usually gets one person.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I mean, all 4 people getting it up over this water carry, that's tough.
Yeah. Paul just smartly lays up for the par. Simon, he's not laying this up.
Nope. Oh, good sit, though.
Yep. Grady, 100% death putt.
100% commitment.
Right? That hit high. He wanted that thing.
Yes, there was no running low. Gosh, this is the site on the lead card of some absolute dramatics.
Yep, I was going to say, but don't say who it is.
I'll save you the spoiler alert, but good Lord.
Yeah.
I can't wait to run that footage back, honestly. I mean, James's friend and this, that whole lead card is good action.
Yeah.
And I was excited to see all those guys on there.
It was a fun watch, man.
Yep.
I was watching it live yesterday. It's the Disc Golf Pro Tour live stream. The Smashbox crew, love those guys. We are looking at hole 15.
Yep, 355-foot straight line shot. You said yesterday, where's the fairway? It's kind of true. Really, you're throwing over that valley, and the only spot to land it is up by the pin.
I guess that works. You
Yeah.
can do it. Yeah, we saw some mild hyzers. We saw some straight shots. We'll see what these guys got.
Yeah, we saw Austin Hannum just absolutely pipe that mid-range, just slide it right up to the pin. That's obviously the preferred shot. If you can hyzer out a little bit, that's fine too. That's the safe spot, but, we'll see.
Grady on the box, floating it over there. Not the worst tree kick.
Oh, a gentle little kiss.
And that second one didn't hurt either.
No,
Giving
yeah, he's
him a
inside the
putt.
circle on that right side. We saw Macbeth land there during our round 2 coverage.
Paul throwing the mid-range paper plate. Oh, my gosh.
I'm confused as to even which side of the basket that was on. It looked so close.
Look at this between the tree and the basket.
That's what I thought, right?
Yeah, by like a foot, man. Oh, my goodness. What a line by Paul. Simon getting down there too, but trickles to a 45 footer. Sexton?
Going leopard 3. I mean, oh no, leopard tree, more like it.
It was.
But yeah, leopard 3. I mentioned that was a leopard earlier. I don't know. People get caught up on those details.
Word. Sexton's second shot going back to what has his name on it.
It's funny how people nowadays, honestly, they just call the leopard 3 the leopard. They don't. It's like,
Yeah.
or if it's a rock 3, they just say they threw a rock.
Mm-hmm.
It's difficult.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing, but kind of not. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we get grief for being wrong.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Just imagine we're saying the right one.
Yeah,
all the
I
time.
just say
Yeah.
unnamed disc number X.
Can't be wrong.
Yep.
Oh, Sexton coming up short after Simon hit a great putt.
Yeah, and he is just unfortunately on that bogey train.
Yeah, had such a good round going too. Grady. Oh, he got attacked by wasps right here, huh?
He got attacked by bees. Yeah,
Yeah.
or wasps. I don't know, some stinging flying creature.
If it's coming on the ground, it's usually a wasp.
I don't know what it is, but that's inside the circle. I'll tell you that right now.
Ugh, man.
Yeah. So basically, Papa Sexton was over there coaching him through it. He's like, just put your foot down. I'll tell you if they get active. He threw his foot down and kind of just rushed his putt a little bit and airballed it. You can't blame the guy.
Ah, man, that's such an unfortunate situation. Like, when does that ever happen and then have it happen to you? Just,
And there's a 3-card backup on this hole in front of you. So there's so many people around watching you get attacked by flying stingy things.
well, at least you have a lot of witnesses.
No, that's good, right? Yeah, yay for your lowest point.
Yeah.
And at least there wasn't anybody recording the situation. That's good.
Yeah, uh-huh. Grady at least makes his comeback early. How many times did he get stung?
I don't know. I'm sure it was a couple though. I think one got him honestly like on the face lip region because right when he stepped in, he started itching and addressed it like something got him.
No.
So I don't know exactly what the situation was. He's a quiet, pretty much a business oriented dude. So it wasn't like he was going around,
blabbing about it.
Yeah, blabbing about it.
All right. Well, he still does have an 8 down working, and we are on hole 16, which is a really, really tough get.
Yeah, 530 feet downhill, and really just that hyzer flip to straight action on the disc. You can work it left or right and still have a reasonable look if you can filter all the way down, but that shot is just staring at you right in the face. It's so appealing to try and park it.
MD3 from Simon? I don't think he doesn't throw it. MD possibly?
Maybe. Honestly, though, I think that was a driver. I'm not positive.
Okay.
But I do think it was driver.
Grady leaking in it right, but it's finding a gap for a while.
Yeah. That's fine, though. I mean, he's down in the marshland. Probably not going to it, but at least he's avoided most of the trouble.
For sure. Oh, my. Paul getting aggressive with that hyzer.
The super hyzer flip.
It's out in the open, though.
It's right out in the open. It's inside circle, too. He's got a chance.
Dang, he'll take that. And Nate going back to the orc well in the woods, which he does so often.
The gross tasting orc. I'm like, I think that's the mud, Nate.
Simon's second shot. That'll par. Grady from the muck.
High above the mucky muck, castle made of clouds. Nothing? No?
Tenacious.
Yes, thank you.
Solid. Sexton. Oh, that looks so good.
I thought it was going to stick there for a sec.
Yeah. Looks like it just hit left side. And Paul. That's a weird look from Paul.
That was a really weird look. It was like he was trying to stick a really tough green.
Yeah, it's not a death putt.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. It almost went in. Hard to argue with a 3, though.
Yeah. He's there for a reason, and we're not.
This is true.
Yep.
Oh, hey, there's Zach Johnson in the background. Star of our whole 14 drone flyover.
I love that guy, man.
Yeah, he's a homie.
Not just a homie. He's your hair homie.
Oh, and that's just frankly more important.
Yeah, it really is. That takes a commitment. You can't just fake that.
No, exactly. There's no wigs involved.
No. Grady's still sitting at 8 down, leading the pack, and we are on hole 17. Get close to the end of our round here.
We are. This one does admittedly kind of feel like a tweener. A full power rip will get you to about 100 feet, maybe 150 feet for a pretty casual upshot. But really the premium is putting yourself on an approachable angle for this green. So I would definitely sacrifice a little bit of distance just to throw yourself up to maybe halfway to 2/3 of the way up that hill.
Any crazy Simon lands we're about to see?
We are, definitely. So anytime I would say there's a good, safe, passive way, you can count on Simon not doing that.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Here he goes.
Yeah, we had to wait for everyone to clear the green for this one.
Oh, sure. He's going to make the corner?
Oh, he had just maybe 2 degrees more of an angle, and he had it riding right down in there.
Wow. I wouldn't count this guy out either, but it doesn't look like he attacked that hard.
No, that's that Kona Stamp Destroyer. Just so stable.
It is, isn't it? You can still see the basket from there.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Ulibarri? A little low?
A little bit lower, but honestly, I would take this spot over where Grady's went, even though Grady's probably traveled 200 feet farther. Yeah, Grady's going to be pretty pinched on that left side. Not impossible, but that open front of the mouth, it's still, I mean, Paulie's only got 200 feet to go, maybe. 250.
Perfect placement shot from Nate.
Yeah, wonderful stuff.
And Paul going anti-putter here.
Yep.
Does it make sense with the slope?
Yeah, it's pretty routine to get up and into this, just as long as you're not pinched behind a tree.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like this.
Huh.
A forehand roller.
I know, after my heart. I do appreciate that.
Yeah. Ugh. A lot of roots out here.
Yeah, not really a roller type of course, admittedly.
No.
Man, Sexton was getting the love out here, I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Or the New England love, really, where they just scream at you at random times.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was great.
Nate gets the love everywhere he goes. Everybody loves Nate.
It was aggressive love here.
It's an aggressive state.
Yes.
Grady giving it a par. That's what he's giving it. Paul for the bird. Perfect putt.
Yeah.
Casual yet scary putt, though, with that drop-off.
Casual effort, scary, horrifying putt.
Accurate. Simon drops in, as will Nate for that beautiful dart upshot. It looks like Grady with a lone par. Also the only person stung by a wasp recently. Coincidence?
This is true. I think not.
Yeah. He still does lead the pack, though. At 17 down, he is in the mix, and we are in our last hole.
Yeah, hole 18, 680 feet. Just such a good finishing hole. Really a change that Steve designed to make dramatics at this last hole. 54 holes we've played, and it's just such a dicey approach to get up into this green. You've got to peer the tunnel and get yourself into a reasonable footing situation, but that fairway is so mucky right now that it doesn't matter. If you could peer the gap and put yourself right in the center, and it's still tough because you don't have anywhere to step.
Really? Okay. Red shirt gang, black shirt gang. Exchanging blows right there.
Yeah, it's a Sharks and Jets scenario.
Oh,
no.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
He says, well, it was a good line.
He was going for it, you know? And Paul, after watching that one, throws it a little bit higher than he might have before.
Yeah, I'd throw it an extra 2 feet higher.
Yep. That's out in the fairway. Good shot, but not amazing. Sexton. Keep turning.
Back to the swirly destroyer. Well, this one a tick more on the stable side, though.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Not bad at all, though. And Mr. Shue. Whew. Oh, my.
Getting real flirty with that tree.
Is this that Kona again?
That is.
Wow. Huh?
She's stable,
Good
girl.
spot. She is, man. Kona hucks, man.
She does.
Simon re-teeing, basically. Oh, no.
Oh, and you're... Yeah, Simo.
Oh, my goodness.
Dude.
Oh.
Yeah, we're devolving.
Oh, man. He's just going to pitch out. Yeah.
Yep.
He's ready for this hole to be over. He's ready for this hole to be over after the drive.
Yes, he's like, and I'm just going to cut to the green.
Yep. So that was 3. He's throwing
So now the crowd
4
goes,
now.
go for it!
Oh, no.
And he just gets it.
Get the hole! Where
Dude,
is
they
this going?
they were cheering him on the entire time.
Oh. Inbounds.
You guys
Oh, my God. We can salvage a 6 at least.
See Steve Dodge? He's
I did see Steve.
I've never seen anyone more excited at their own event. It's so funny.
Love it. Yeah, it looks like is that Grady just lay it up.
Yep.
Yeah. See if Paul's gonna run the green. Not easy from where he is. Oh, he is.
Look at that follow through. So graceful.
Get through. Oh no.
Got through, but just a little too short.
Yeah. Sexton. He's attacking.
Yeah, going for it again. He's frustrated. He wants some strokes.
Oh man.
Added to his score, that is.
Yeah. Indeed. Grady, just playing for the par. No, he didn't just do that.
He did do that.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
That's.
Yeah, that's a 2-stroke swinger, man.
Yeah. There was a crazy explosion when I was watching live, and nobody knew what it was. That's
That
what it was.
Now, everyone here thinks that that's for 3. That's the best part.
Oh, really?
No one knows that that's for 5.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I can't wait for people to watch this footage who watch that live.
Oh, that is comedy. Grady from the DZ, Paul from the DZ, and Nate from the DZ to follow.
Well, actually, Nate and Paul technically didn't cross the green,
Oh, true, huh?
so they can play it from where it last went in. But you're right, it's the same putt.
Yeah. And they're all cleaning up here.
Spencer in the background with alarmingly tight pants.
Yeah. You can pull them off, though.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
With a beard like that, most things are pull-offable.
Gives you extra street cred.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of red finish our round here, Clay.
Yeah, that one got bloody quick, but I'll take it for that entertainment value of Simon situation.
It was high. It was real high.
This is just the best finishing situation in disc golf. Like, it just, well, actually the second best to San Francisco Open, of course. But
He's such a homer.
it's incredible, man. It's such a good vibe.
It is. So scores are coming up. Click away if you don't want it spoiled.
Yep, final results shortly. But Grady, that 2-stroke penalty on that sidearm is going to really not affect him at all. He would have been.
Oh, all right.
Anyway. Yeah.
Oh, that's good to see. Could have tied for third with the bird, though. But
yes, this is true. But he didn't even go for it, so whatever.
Yep, it is what it is. And there is your boy, James Conrad, man.
JC, Disc Golf Jesus Conrad, taking it down in dramatic fashion. Absolutely dramatic fashion in a course that really couldn't suit his game better. Just stoked to see him on top and riding high going into Worlds.
Yep, that was a really, really fun watch. We got BC Open up next. Nice.
We do. It is just about done, and I'm going to spend this next week pumping it out, and fingers crossed it should be out that weekend before Worlds.
Cool. And we also have Farragut Open drop-in this week.
Whoa.
So, yeah.
Nice.
Lots of footage coming out for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Corey, killing it as always, my friend.
I'm trying.
Yep. Huge thanks to MVP for getting us out there. MVP Steve for doing commentary. MVP Spencer for doing second cam.
Is that just thing? Like, you get hired by MVP and all of a sudden you're just like, you get like a gamer tag or like a clan tag or something?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Wow, I like that. Big shouts to MVP Gary for hanging out too then and the whole crew.
I mean, it's a good thing to throw in the front of your name. I mean, most valuable person.
No, that's true. Actually,
MVP.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, it plays.
All right, Ian.
All right.
I might have to be MVP Corey soon.
All right, for MVP Corey and MVP Ian, we're out of here. Catch you guys in the next one.